In our second part of the 10th program, we have to implement the traveling salesperson problem using dynamic programming. Okay, so the code is this one, the traveling salesperson problem. So before watching this video, see the video which I have put in the link in the below in the description, then only proceed with this explanation. Okay, otherwise you will feel hard to understand what I am telling. Okay, so basically the traveling salesperson problem is this one. These are 4 cities: 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, consider this as 4 cities, and from 0 city I am starting. I have to visit all the other cities, means I have to start from 0 and visit 1, 2 and 3. And the edges which you can see here are costs from traveling from one city to another city. Like for example, traveling from 0 to 2 will cost me 15, and from traveling back from 2 to 0 will cost me 6. It's not the same. Okay, 0 to 2 travel cost is not the same as the travel cost of 2 to 0. Okay, like that for all the other vertices I have written here. Now transferring this graph into our adjacency matrix will be as follows. Okay, 4 vertices, so 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, and from 0, 1, 2, 3. From 0 to 1 it is 10, from 0 to 1 it is 10, from 0 to 2 it is 15, 0 to 2 it is 15, and 0 to 3 it is 20. Okay, 20. Like that for all the other vertices I have written here, and this diagonal I have left empty because it will be the self loop, which is from 0 to 0. We cannot have any distance from there. Okay, so it will be left as empty. After knowing this, what we have to do is we have to use the traveling salesperson's algorithm to travel the minimum cost. Means see, there are many possibilities, right? I traveling from 0 to 1, then to 2, then to 3. Okay, or 0 to 2, then 3, then 1, like that, and 0, 3, 0, 3, 1, 2, like that. Many possibilities will be there. So let's see what are all the possibilities and the associated cost with it. Okay, so let's see here. I have made a diagram in which I have represented from 0 to all the other vertices. Means finally we should reach 0. Okay, means 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, again 3 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 0. Okay, like that total 6 possibilities are there. Let's calculate what will be the cost for each of these. Okay, so how I have written is from 0 to 1, what is the cost? It is 10. Okay, by looking at this matrix here, 0 to 1 it is 10, so I have written there also 10. Okay, then from 0 to 0 to 2 it's 15, 0 to 3 it is 20. So from 0 I have 3 choices. Either I can visit 1 first, or I can visit 2, or I can visit 3, right? I have three choices from 0. Then while visiting any of these nodes, I choose to visit 1. Okay, when I visit 1, already 0 is visited, so I have 2 options left, 2 or 3. Okay, I'll choose either of the one. In the first case I will choose 2. Okay, if I choose 2, only one node to be visited is left, which is 3. So I'll be visiting 3, and then finally reach to the starting position, which is 0. Okay, these zeros are same as the starting vertex. Okay, so at each point I will be calculating what is my cost. Okay, so we'll be starting from the first case here, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 0. The cost which I get is start from here, start from the bottom one. Okay, it's very important. 0 to while traveling from 3 to 0, what is the cost? Okay, to reach 0 I had to travel from 3, right? See here, assume that I have started from here. I traveled from 0 to 1, then 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, then 3 to 0. Okay, so we'll start from here. What is the cost of traveling from 3 to 0? From 3 to 0, see here, the cost of traveling from 3 to 0. 3 to 0 is this one, means 8. Okay, so there I have written as 8, right? I have written here as 8. Okay, so 8 is the cost of traveling from 3 to 0. From 3, where did I reach 3 from? From 2 I reached to 3, right? What is the cost of traveling from 2 to 3? The cost of traveling from 2 to 3 is 2 to 3 is 12, right? So that's why I have written there 12. I can make this in one window, I think. Okay, fine. Now see here, from 2 to 3 it's 12. Okay, 2 to 3 it's 12, so I've written here 12. So what is my total cost now? I've traveled from 3 to 0, and from 2 to 3, 12 plus 8, which is 20. So I've written in the box 20. Okay, the numbers which I've written without the box are the numbers of the single edge, whereas the numbers which I've written in the box are the sum of the total cost. Okay, till that point. Then 1 to 2, I'm traveling from 1 to 2. Okay, don't make it reverse, like 2 to 1 I'm not traveling. first 0 to 1, then 1 to 2 I'm traveling, right? So we have to take the cost of 1 to 2. If you take from 2 to 1, it will be different cost, okay? It is not same as 1 to 2. So what's the cost from 1 to 2? 1 to 2 it is 9, 1 to 2 it is 9. So I've written here 9, and what's the total cost till now? 29. Then same thing I'll be doing in a different path, okay? From 1 I don't choose to travel to 2, I'll choose to travel to 3. So what's my cost? 10, okay? 10 will be here. Then from here it is 9, from here it is 6. We'll be starting from bottom. From 2 to 0 it is 6, from 3 to 2 it is 9, 6 plus 9 15. Till now I have got 15. Then from 1 to 3 it is 10, so 15 plus 10 25. From this path I got 25, from this path I got 29. Similarly from this path I'll get 31, 25, 27 and 23. All these paths I have got here. Now it's the time to choose the minimum cost, right? From these two, which is the minimum? 25. I'll select 25 from here. From these two, 25. From these two, 23. 23, 25 and 25. These three are the minimum cost I will get from traveling from 1, 2 and 3. Now I have to see from 0 to 1 if I travel plus 25. What will be the total cost? See, it takes cost from traveling from 0 to 1 also. So 25 till here, 25 plus 10, 35. So if I choose to travel from 1, my cost will be 35. Okay, let's note down here 35. If I choose to travel to 2, what will be my cost? 0 to 2 it is 15. See here, 0 to 2 it is 15. So I'll have to pay 15. Then from here I'll get minimum cost 25. So 15 plus 25 is 40. Okay. And similarly from here 20 plus 23 it is 43. Okay. Total cost traveling from 3 will be 43. So what's the minimum cost I'll have here? That's 35, right? If I travel from 1 and from this path, okay, this path will give me the minimum cost, which is 35. Now let's see how to do the same thing in Java program. Okay, now starting from the program, we have the class here. See, observe carefully. The class which we have here is, first I'll make this in the maximum screen. Now see here, this is the public class travel salesperson, and in this class we have two functions. One is the main function. This is the main function, and second one is TSP-DP. Okay, traveling salesperson dynamic programming. Okay, this is the second function. Now let's start from the main function. In the main function, before that I have initialized max as 100 and infinity as 999. And from the starting from the main function, we have initialized something here. We'll be coming back to this. And what will be the input we are taking? Enter the number of cities that will be stored in n. So in our case, n will be 4 because we are taking 4 cities, right? Then enter the cost matrix. Cost matrix is this one. Okay, this is the cost matrix, and then we are executing this line of code for I is equal to 0 till n. Tour of I is equal to I. We'll come back to this. Now see, we are calling the cost function. Okay, cost is equal to TSP-DP. We are passing these values. Then after this point, it's just the printing of the values, means shortest path is what and what is the least cost. We are just printing after this. Okay, cost in the cost, what will be returned? The minimum cost. Okay, now what we are concerned about is this one. This is the main line of code. Through this line of code, we'll be reaching this function here, and then we'll be executing this function, and then we'll get the minimum cost, which will be saving in here from where we called. Cost will have the minimum cost, and then that will be printed, as well as the tour of I, means the sequence of cities which you have to travel. Okay, that will be the final result. Now let's see how to let's see this code here. What does this code do? This is TSP-DP, and what you are passing is C. C is the cost agency matrix. Tour is the tour array which will have the values from 0 to n having the same values. Like see here, this is the tour array. Okay, this is the tour array. It will have 0 to n values, which is 0 to 3, and will have the same values 0 0 1 1 2 2 and 3 3. This one we are passing into this function TSP-DP, and also we are passing 0 and n. N is the number of vertices, and 0 is nothing but the starting vertex. Okay, means in this graph where we are starting from, we are starting from the city 0. Okay, so that's why we are passing here 0. Okay, so let's see the function now. In this function, what we have is C will be coming here, tour will be coming here, start and n. So here we had passed 0, so start will be 0. Okay, so let's initialize these values here. Now see here, observe carefully. We are traveling from 0 to 1. Okay, first we have called 0 here, Now then we will be calling 3 times this function, this function, and this function. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to calculate the minimum one. Okay, so initially 0 is there. I will be writing the starting vertex as 0. Okay, 0 is passed here from node 0 to 1. Okay, now see, this is passed in the function start. Then we have initialized some variables here, and then what we have is if start is equal to n minus 2. N is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, is start equal to 2? What we have start value? We have written here start as 0. Is 0 equal to 2? No, it's not. If 0 is not equal to 2, we'll skip this line. We'll skip this line of code, and then we'll execute this line. Minimum cost is equal to infinity. Infinity is defined as 999. So minimum cost will be 999. Okay. Then what we are doing is this for loop. This is the main for loop. After this, it's just the returning of the value and the initialization. But the main thing is this for loop. Okay. And this for loop will run from start plus 1 till less than n. Means what is start? Start is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So I will run from 1 to less than 4. Okay, less than 4 means n is 4 here. I is less than 4 means how many times I will run? I will be 1, it will run. I will be 2 also, it will be run. And I will be 3, it will run. When I will become 4, it will come out of the loop. Okay, so I will run 3 times for 1, 2 and 3. Why is it so? When I is 1, we will call this node here. Then we will calculate the minimum cost. When I is 2, we will calculate the minimum cost through the node 2. When I is 3, we will calculate the minimum cost through node 3. Okay, so initially I is 1, so we are calculating the node from here. Okay, the node 1 we are calculating what is the minimum cost. I is defined as start plus 1. What is start plus 1? Start we have 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. So I will be writing here 1. Okay. Then what is the code? For j is equal to 0 till n, temp of j is equal to tour of j. What is temp of j and what is tour of j? See here, temp of j and tour of j are empty here. But it's not empty actually. We had passed here the tour value, right? In this function we had passed tour value. So what was the tour value? What was the tour value initially in the main function? In the main function we had defined tour value as I is equal to I. Okay, means tour of 0 will be 0, tour of 1 will be 1, tour of 2 will be 2, tour of 3 will be 3, and so on. Okay, so since we have only 3 nodes, we will be writing till 3 only. Now this value is here, tour of I we have. Then what's the code here? We were in this function. For j is equal to 0 till n, tour of I values, tour of j values should be copied to temp of j values. So temp of j will become identical to tour of j. Okay, so temp of 0 will have 0, temp of 1 will have 1, temp of 2 will have 2, and temp of 3 will have 3. Now we have the nodes, we have the two arrays temp and tour. Okay, now let's see what's the next code. Next code what we have, two lines of codes are here. Temp of start plus 1 is equal to tour of I. What is start plus 1? Start plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 1, and I is also 1. So it will not make any difference in the first iteration because I value and the start plus 1 value is same. So it will be just as temp of I is equal to tour of I, that we already did here. Like see, if you want to see, temp of start plus 1 is 1, temp of 1 is this one, that should be equal to tour of 1. 1 will come here. Then in the next iteration, temp of I is equal to tour of start plus 1. Tour of start plus 1 is 1. Tour of 1 will be coming to temp of 1. Tour of 1 will be coming to temp of 1. It will not make any difference. Okay, this for the first iteration, that's why no difference. Okay, then what is there after this line of code? After this line of code is the main code here. If this if loop is there and after this iteration is over, so what is happening in the if code? See here, I already told you I is equal to 1, right? If I is 1, what should happen? If I is 1, it is calling the first node. Okay, so in the if statement we will be calling the first node. Okay, since we had started from 0, start value was 0. If we call this node will be like start value of 1, right? We will be see here we had calculated here we had started from 0, so we had passed into this function 0 as starting node. Here we are starting from 1. Okay, so what will be making the start as 1. So let's see how that happens. In if, what is there? If tour of start and tour of I. What is tour of start and tour of I? Start is 0, I is 1. So tour of 0 and tour of 1. So I've written that code here also. So let's make it here only. Tour of start and tour of 1. What is tour of start? Tour of 0. What is tour of 0? 0. So here it is 0. And tour of I means tour of 1. tour of 1 is 1 only, so here it is 1. This one plus this line of code here. This is the, again we are recursively calling the function. Okay, we'll be looking on this later. First understand what is happening here. Cost of 0 1. What is cost of 0 1? Cost of traveling from 0 to 1. Okay, in the matrix we will see as cost of 0 to 1 means 10. That means you are calculating the cost of traveling from 0 to 1. This is nothing but 10, plus what we are adding is cost of TSP-DP, the function we are passing here. What this function will return is the minimum cost among 29 and 25. Means here also we will do the same thing and calculate the minimum cost among 29 and 25. Then we will be adding this cost with 10. Okay, that one will be compared with the minimum cost. See here, minimum cost is initially 9 and 9, so it will become the minimum cost. Okay, 35 will become the minimum cost. Okay, so like that we are passing for 1 first. Then again when this function is over, we will call this function and do this thing, then I will become 2. Okay, see here, this was the last thing here. After this gets over, that means after this cost come here, like 25 will be added with 10 and that will be stored as minimum value. So minimum value will be 35. Then we are doing the same thing for this one. While we are doing for this one, I will become 2. Okay, when I will be 2, here what we have, tour of start and tour of 2. What is tour of 2? Tour of 2 is 2 only. So here we will have 0 and 2. So 0 and 2 cost will give me 15. So here instead of 10 I will have 15 plus what will be the minimum cost from this path. Okay, that one will be calculating and adding with 15 to get the answer here. And then this answer will be compared with the minimum value. What is the minimum value? It's 35. If it's less than 35, then only we will consider this one. It's not less, so we'll ignore this one. Same thing we'll do for 3 also. When I will become 3, at that time 0 and 3 will be compared. Cost of 0 to 3 is 20. Then by using this function we will get this value. This value is 23 here, minimum value, plus 20 from here and 23 from here. Okay, this one both will be added, it will be 43 will be compared with the minimum value, which is 35. It will also be discarded, therefore we will remain with only 35, and that is the solution of this program. Okay, see here 0 and 1 we had calculated, that was 10 plus what we have to add, we have to add this function. Now in this function what is getting called? In this function TSP-DP, C is the same thing, temp is getting passed, so this array is getting passed, and start plus 1 is getting passed. See, start was initially 0, so now it should become start plus 1. Okay, now it should become 1 because 1 is getting passed. So here start plus 1 will be called and n will be passed. So when we come to the next one, means when this function is called, a new set of temp and tour will be created, a new set of start and I also will be created. Okay, so start will be what value I pass here. What value I pass here, that will be start. That will be start for the new function. Okay, here what I am passing, start plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So here the start will be 1 and I will be, see here when we call this function, what will be before that we will compare start is equal to n minus 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, is 1 equal to 2? No, then this will not be executed. Okay, then minimum cost will become infinity, and then we'll do the for loop here. In this for loop the new temp and tour will be there, so we'll be initializing that. What is the tour here? Tour we have empty here initially, but we had passed the temp value here. So this temp is passed to the tour here. Okay, so temp value will be copied to tour, which is 0, 1, 2 and 3. This one will be copied to temp. Okay, by using that for loop. This one is copied by using this for loop. Okay, this for loop. After this gets over, temp of start plus 1 is equal to tour of I. What is I? I is equal to start plus 1. In this case the value of start is 1, so I will be 2. Okay, then what we are doing is temp of start plus 1 is equal to tour of I. I and start plus 1 value is same, therefore we will not make any change here. Okay, therefore we will not make any change here. This will be same only, and here also it will be same. I and start plus 1 value is same, so it will not make any difference here. Okay, and then what we are doing is we are calculating if. Now see here, I has been passed, I is 2. Okay, I is 2 now. What does I being 2 mean? I will call the second node, right? I will call the second node in this case. Okay, so for that only we are passing this one. This is the code here which I have written. This code is same as this one. Okay, I have written here. Now let's see what we are doing here. Tour of start. What is start value? 1. Tour of 1 is 1. So C of 1 and tour of I. What is tour of I? I is 2, so tour of 2 will be 2 only. So what is this one? Cost of 1 to 2. The cost of traveling from 1 to 2. Okay, from 1 to 2, which is 9. Okay, this is nothing but traveling from 1 to 2. See, now I is 2, so we are calling this node. Okay, we had come from here, then we are coming here. Like that, we'll go till the end. Then after this gets over, we'll go for this one. Okay, when this both gets over, then we'll go for this one. Like that, we are proceeding in this program. Okay, so now we are here. We are calculating 9 plus. This is the answer, which is 9. So cost of this is 9 from 1 to 2 plus this one. Okay, plus this value. What does this value return? This value will return me the cost till this point, means this all cost. Okay, when we'll call recursively this function, we'll get this cost. Okay, so let's see how this cost works here. Now we'll be passing on the value of temp. This value will be passing here, and then start plus 1. What is start plus 1? Start is 1, so 1 plus 1 will be 2. So here I am getting 2, and then the n will be passed. Here what will be I? Again this new things will be created because we are calling the function again, and then we'll be comparing start is equal to n minus 2 or not. What is start? Start is 2 now. See here, start value we passed here 2, that is equal to n minus 2, 4 minus 2, right? Start and n minus 2 is same, therefore we will return C of tour of n minus 2 and tour of n minus 1 plus tour of n minus 1 and 0. What is tour of n minus 2 and tour of n minus 1? N is passed as 4, 4 minus 2 is 2. What is tour of 2 and tour of 3? Tour of 2 and 3 means here what you'll get C of 2 and 3. Okay, what is C of 2 and 3? C of 2 and 3 is nothing but the cost of traveling from 2 to 3. Okay, this one we are calculating. See, at this point what we need is the cost till this point, right? When we call this function here, 9 plus this this cost. So in this cost what we need is 2 to 3 plus 3 to 0. That's what we are returning here. Cost of n minus 2 means 2, and n minus 1 is 3. Okay, 2 to 3. Cost of 2 to 3 plus 3 to 0. Okay, that will return the same thing as this one, 2 to 3 and 3 to 0. So here what I'll return from this this function is 12 plus 8, which is 20. Okay, 20 will be returned, and this 20 will be passed on to this function. So here I'll get as 20. Then 20 and 9 will be added here, and then what is 20 plus 9? 29. That will be compared with minimum cost. Minimum cost is 999, and it is less than this. See here, minimum cost when it returns here. See, we had called this one, right? 20 was returned from here. This is nothing but this one. 20 was returned here, and 9 is from here. So 20 plus 9 is 29. It's less than minimum cost. So therefore update the minimum cost with the value 20 plus 9. Okay, 29 will be updated here. Okay, when minimum cost become 29, see here, we'll make the change here. We'll write here minimum cost is 29. Okay, fine. Then what we have to do is we have to see here. Then what we are doing for j is equal to 0 to n, temp of j is equal to min tour j. This is a new array which is minimum tour, which means the minimum cost what we got, that tour through which tour we got, that one we are calculating here. Okay, temp of j is equal to min tour. So here the min tour I have already made the array here, which is this one. Okay, see, this is the minimum tour value, and it is same as the means in the for loop what we are doing is temp of j is equal to minimum tour. Okay, what is temp of j? The temp of j value we have is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have already written here 0, 1, 2, 3. That is saved in minimum tour. Okay, so from this path the minimum value as of now I got as 29, and the tour was 0, 1, 2, 3. So I have written that order here 0, 1, 2, 3. When we get through any other node, if we get the more minimum cost, that sequence we will be updating in minimum cost. Okay, so let's see now what's the case. After this point, this first iteration gets over, then I value will increment. Now I will become 2. Okay, now see here, I was 1, I was already 2, so I will become 3 now. Okay, I will become 3. So let's make that change here. I will become 3. Okay, now I is 3. What will happen when I is 3? We are going for the third node. Okay, So let's see in the function here, when I becomes 3, I is 3 now, temp of j, the tour j will value will be copied to temp of j. So if it's different, we'll see to copy. It's same only, will not copy. And then after this, temp of start plus 1. What is start plus 1? In our case, what is start? Start is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so temp of 2 is equal to tour of I is 3. So tour of 3 should come to temp of 2. Okay, tour of 3 should come to temp of 2. Tour of 3 should come to temp of 2. 3 should come here. Let's make the change. So now here what value we have is tour of I, which is 3. Okay, and then what's the next line of code? Temp of I. Temp of 3 should be tour of 2. Temp of I should be, means temp of 3 should be tour of 2. This value should come here. Temp will store the sequence to be visited, right? Now what is the sequence we have? We are at this position 0 1 3 2 0. So that's the same sequence stored here, 0 1 3 2. That's why we made the change. Okay, so whenever we encounter a new node here, before that we'll make the change of the sequence. Okay, before it was 1 2 3 0, now it is 1 3 2 0. That's why we made the change here. Okay, after making that change, we'll proceed with the visiting these nodes. Okay, now for that we'll be calling this function. If tour of start means this function here. Now we'll be visiting the third node here. Okay, when we visit the third node, what function we are calling? We are again calling this function. See, now it's I is 3, so this will change here. Cost of tour of start. What is tour of start? Start is 1, so tour of 1 is 1 only, and instead of tour of I, it is 3 now. Okay, so we'll have 3 here. So basically what we are doing is 1 3, cost of 1 to 3 means cost of 1 to 3. This one we are calculating this cost, which is 10 here. So let's make the change. 10 plus what is the minimum cost I'll get through here. Okay, so 10 means, since we are finding out the, if we get from minimum from this one, 10, this is the 10 plus what is the cost I'll get from this one. That one we will calculate by calling this function tspdp by passing the start value as 2. Okay, start will be passed as 2 here. The same thing, start will be passed as 2, and since start value is same as the n minus 2, this one will be returned. What is this one? Tour of n minus 2 and tour of n minus 1. What is tour of n minus 2 and tour of n minus 1? Initially tour of n minus 2 and n minus 1 is empty here. Okay, so how we will initialize these values? See, we are in this function, right? So we will not be considering the previous tour values. Okay, we will be considering the values of tour from here. Okay, here it is empty. So how to fill these values? See here, observe carefully. In this function, when we came, we passed here temp, right? Temp is this function here. So this temp function got passed, and in this argument it got stored. So in tour what we have is the upper temp function. Okay, see, temp function was here, it was called here, this was passed to this function. In this function the argument is tour here, and this tour is nothing but what we want here, right? Tour of start and tour of I. So therefore it's nothing but the upper temp. Okay, upper temp means this values. This value should come to tour here. Okay, so that one will be copying 0 1 3 2. 0 1 3 2. This one is copied, and now we will need this value here. Tour of n minus 2 and tour of n minus 1. What is n minus 2 and n minus 1? N minus 2 is 3 and n minus 2 is n minus 1 is 2. So 3 and 2 will be passed. Okay, so here 3 and 2 means C of 3 to 2. C of 3 to 2 means this one we are calculating 9. Okay, so here what will be returned is 9 plus, we are returning this value, right? So here we got 9 plus tour of n minus 1. What is tour of n minus 1? This one 2. Okay, 2 and 0. Cost of 2 to 0. Cost of 2 to 0 is nothing but this cost 6. Okay, 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. So 15 will be returned here. Instead of 20 last time we returned, now we'll return 15 here. So 15 will come here instead of 20. Let's make the change here. So 15 is here now. Okay, now we'll calculate this cost. 10 plus 15, 25. Is it less than minimum cost? Minimum cost is 29. 25 is less, so therefore we'll update the minimum cost here. Okay, minimum cost is lesser than what value we got here. See, this is lesser. 25 is lesser than 29. Initially we had 29, right? This is lesser, so we'll update the minimum cost as this value. Okay, this value is same as this one here. Okay, this value is we got 25. 25 will be updated to minimum cost. So now what's the minimum cost? It is 25. Okay, so let's make the change here, 25. Now we have the minimum cost 25. Next, what we need to do, j loop, the temp j values will be copied to minimum tour. So since we got a minimum cost, we will be copying the sequence in the minimum tour. Where do we have the sequence? It's in temp j. Okay, temp j is nothing but this one. This sequence gave me the more minimum cost, so therefore I have to copy these values in the minimum tour. Okay, 3 2. Okay, that's the only change we have to make, 0 1 3 2. Okay, after making this change, what we have to do, after this the for loop will be over. I will increment. What is the value of I? I is 3. I will increment to 4. So when I will increment to 4, at that time it will come out of this loop, because I should be less than n. Okay, so it will come out of this loop and it will execute this line of code. In this line of code, tour of I is equal to minimum tour. Minimum tour is the minimum sequence of values here that will be copied to tour. Okay, so tour will become these values. Okay, so this will become 3 and this will become 2. Okay, then we'll be returning those values, minimum cost and minimum tour. Okay, when we return those values, where did we call this function from? Node 1 to 2. Node 1 to 2. Okay, means this function was called, this function was called, we calculate the minimum value, which is 25. Now 25 will be returned to from where we called this function. Where did this function got called from? This one was called from this part. Okay, in this part 25 will be returned. Alright, when we return 25 here, then this one will be calculated 25 plus 10. Okay, also we'll be returning the tour value, so tour value will be copied to this tour value. Okay, in Java we need not return the array values to make the changes. Okay, if you make the change here in the called function, it will be automatically updated in the main value here. Okay, so here also the same values will be copied, which is 3 and 2. Now this is copied here. 25 plus 10 is 35. Is 35 less than the minimum cost, which is in this case 999? Yes, it is less than that, so minimum cost will be 35 here. Okay, so now minimum cost is 35. From this path I got the minimum cost as 35. Next, I will increment. See here, whenever I get the minimum cost here, after this I will be incremented. Okay, I was see, after this line of code, at that time I will be incremented to next next number. Means I was 2, I will become, I was 1, I will become 2. Okay, I becoming 2 means we are calculating for this one. Same thing we will do when I was 1. What we got here, 25 we added with 10, we added with 10 and compared with the minimum cost. It was less than 999, so we make it as 35. Next we will do the same thing. We will get here the minimum cost 25. 25 plus 15 is 40. We will compare with 35. Is it less or greater? If it's greater, we should ignore it. Okay, same thing for here also. We'll get 43. It's greater than minimum cost, so we'll ignore that, and therefore the remaining cost will be 35 only, which will return to the main function. Okay, so in the main function, what will be returned is the main cost here. Okay, finally the main cost will be returned here as 35, and that will be printed here, the minimum tour cost as well as the tour of I. Tour of I, what it had, the sequence of the sequence in which if we travel we will get the minimum cost. That sequence we have stored in tour of I array, that will be printed at last in this line of code. Okay, and then let's run the program and see. See here, first it will ask to enter the number of cities. Enter the number of cities here, and the cost matrix here I have. Okay, this is the cost matrix. And see here, the minimum cost is 35 and the sequence is 1320. Okay, so this is the same thing which we got here. Okay, 1320.